Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing my next video. Today I'm going to be showing you all a true perfect guide on how to beat Breath of the Wild. So first, when you wake up in the game, you're going to grab the Sheikah Slate from this little terminal right here. I kind of did the stuff in advance. Then you'll get Link's first clothes in this chest, which are this shirt and pants, as you can see. So next you're going to run up to this terminal and activate it. This guide will include pretty much a good amount of the shrines, stables, all the villages, and some other stuff as well. I think this will be episode 1 of this, where I'm going to be going to showing y'all how to get a lot of the powerful weapons and stuff. Actually, that might be in episode 2, because right now I'm on the Great Plateau, which is kind of the starting area the player's stuck at until they get this special item called the Paraglider. I do have the DLC for this run, so if you were to do this without the DLC, it might be a bit harder. As you can see, Link has a stamina and hearts that he has to maintain. Here we go. This is like my favorite part of the game. I like the music, but I have the sound turned off right now, but yeah. Alrighty. Just waiting for it to finish this cutscene. Then I can show you all the main first steps into getting a perfect file. So you can see the old man. You're going to be heading to him, but make sure you take the time to grab some items. You don't have to grab this stick, but I just recommend it. Just that way you can defeat your first enemy. You know, a lot of tutorial. I got mushrooms and sticks. Like I said, this next part is going to be very important. The button, the circle pad you're using to move, you're going to tap it to crouch down. You can click X to kind of dash up. We're grabbing these beetles right here, which they'll probably come in handy later, like if you're fighting a powerful enemy. This kind of serves like a telescope. I see squirrels. They might alert the beetles, which are what I'm after. After these beetles, but the squirrels might accidentally alert them. I got some. Okay, here we go. I got acorns. I'm just kidding. That was actually crazy, but you know, we did it. Let's see. Hylian shrooms. Mainly at this first area, you're gonna want to get the bladed rhino beetles. You're gonna want to get those. I think there are about 3 of them here. There are a few more, but they might get scared off. The squirrels will spawn there randomly. There are a few random things in this game, like when those squirrels had spawned. Normally they're not there, but this time they just were. Okay, now, here's another little step to get something useful. You don't actually die, but don't like use your jump button to fall down there. Like if you just kind of go off the side of the hill like this, you'll be able to get down here, which then you can grab this free piece of flint, which will come in handy later for lighting fires. Let's see here. Now I'm just climbing up. You can actually hang on to little ledges like this and recover your stamina. It's a useful tip for climbing in late rain or something like that. Or just a tall mountain. I'm trying to grab these apples. You'll get a bunch of them, but it's still good to carry as much food as you can. Next, we're taking this baked apple. And Zelda's going to talk to Link. Let's see here. Now I'm going to take this torch. You can tell him if you use the torch as a weapon, he'll say it's good to catch stuff on fire, but if you say to set things on fire, he'll say it'd make a good weapon. So either way, he'll say the opposite of what you're saying, but it's still kind of funny. He also says during this little chat that he can that you can take his axe right here. So it's a free axe. Let's see. Now what you're going to want to do here is dive into the center of this little hoop to get this cork seed. There are a total of 900 of these in the game, and yes, you heard me correct, 900. On my main file, I still haven't found them all, but still. Now make sure you take a fish from here. You're going to need one of these fish later on. Just gotta grab this fish. Here we go. You really just need one, but it's still important to just grab a few if you want some. Because this fish will be mandatory, just to make the game a lot easier. Up here you can grab this free rusty sword. It has bad durability, so it'll break really quickly. But it does 6 attack damage, which is kind of strong for the Great Plateau, which is the starting area. You should be able to just swim all the way over here to get out of this water. Now that you're over here, now there's a few stuff at the Temple of Time which you can grab. First of it being better pants, which will be over there. You'll see that chest right there that I'm toggled on. You have to defeat this enemy right here. It's just a basic Bokoblin, which has 13 HP. Nothing too crazy, but you know, you should be able to just beat him with your tree branches. I'll drop a Bako club for you. And I defeated him. Now I'm gonna get all the stuff that he drops, which are Bako Fang and Horn. You have a lot of these that you can collect throughout the game, including like from the Lizalfos, Lynels, like all the enemies will have stuff like that. Hylian trousers. The numbers on the clothes tell how much defense they have. The little nut, this one has 1, this one has 1, so if you wear the whole set, you'll have 2 defense. But if you wear this shirt with these pants, you'll have 4 defense. That's kind of how the armor works in this game. There's some other things that you can collect here, like a bow. I'm gonna do this little, it's a simple glitch called Whistle Run, where Link's whistling but also running, and it doesn't take any of Link's stamina to run. Pretty effective. Ooh, I alerted this Bako. Okay. This is what all those tree branches came in handy for. Let's see. I got some other stuff. Now you can grab these Pontiff A, then throw them with R. You just gotta throw them, because they have like a good amount of arrows, and then sometimes they drop amber, which is a valuable ore. Arrows. Here we go. We got a nice 5 arrows, but no bow yet, which we'll find a bow in this chest, which does 5 attack damage. It's just giving me a bow tutorial. So 5 damage. You can also see the weapons right here and how much damage they do by their numbers. And the armor goes by their defense. Let's see here. We'll come back to this place later. There is another bow at the top of this place. There's like a little secret ladder on the side. If you are playing on Master Mode, there will be a powerful enemy just behind this wall. He'll be like in that little forest down there. There'll be a powerful enemy right there. Just avoid that enemy because nobody can really fight him at the start of the game. But if you're to go up this ladder, you can get a secret bow that does a lot more damage than this one. So we're going to be grabbing that bow. Let's see. And the bow is up in this chest, which I think it does like 14 damage, so it's pretty powerful. 14 damage. If you see the little numbers under the soldier's bow, it will show you my original damage 5, and then if I switch to this bow, it will do 14. It's just giving me another little bow tutorial, how to switch them easy, but you can just go to your inventory to do that. Normally I could just glide down, but since I didn't get the have the paraglider on this file, I'll have to just go down the ladder. Let's see here. Next, the last main thing we're going to have to get here just to make this run a lot easier is peppers, which you can find them over here. So we're just coming over here to grab them. There's some of them like right over there. Like right by this little wall. Let's see, just running over there. Spicy pepper. You only need one, but just take all of them, because why not? Let's see. So the fish and the pepper are going to go into the same meal together, as you're going to cook a special meal in order to get a special item. So let's see here. Now we're just running to the special forest. There's a tower that's not here, but we'll be able to unlock it soon. Alrighty. The sound of me just tapping the buttons. It does alert enemies, and your horse will come to you if you're doing this glitch, so it's got a bit of downsides, but it does have some good upsides on being able to just run without having to worry about stamina. To do the glitch, you're gonna need to be walking forward. If you see your plus pad, the bottom button on that's gonna help you whistle. So then just hold down that whistle button while walking forward, and then tapping the B button, which is the run button. This will allow you to run. Okay, I'm gonna need to kill one of those hogs, which I got a bullseye on him. It'll automatically defeat an animal if you shoot it in its head. So I pretty much have all the stuff that I need. I'm just ignoring them. I have to light my own fire. There's some free bows and some arrows and stuff like that around here. Okay, that's pretty much everything. Oh yeah, I forgot. We'll come back here at a later time. Let's see here. There's more enemies. You can just ignore them if you want to, but you don't have to necessarily fight them. But if it's a powerful enemy, you're probably going to have to fight it. But just those weaker enemies, if you're just trying to get somewhere fast, just don't worry about them. Okay, over there is where we're headed. Let's see here. My stick is damaged. Okay, that bucko right there, he's a one-time enemy. Like, after you get that tower, he won't come back. So if you want his sword and shield, you should probably get it now. We'll raise his shield up. Oh, perfect. He dropped his weapons, which means I don't have to actually defeat him. But he drops a bucko shield and a traveler's sword. The traveler's sword's a decent weapon. That has a good amount of durability. Did one less damage than the rusty sword. Alright, now when you get to here, you're going to activate this terminal. Alright, now this tower is going to be coming up. Now this and many other towers are going to be popping up all over the place. Just showing the cutscene of that. Well, I can skip this cutscene. I'll just show it to y'all, because why not? As you can see, all these towers have popped up, and this one has been activated. Which of these towers will give you your map? The Great Plateau Tower. Now it's just giving me the map information right here. Let's see. Now we get the map of this little region. This is only a tiny part of a very, very, very big map. I already have memorized it, but still. Now if I go to my map, this is the entire map of the game. As you can see, we're just on a tiny portion of it. Let's see here. So now we're going to be heading down. There are a few arrows and some other stuff I'm going to want to show you all before I just kind of leave it to you all. Let's see here. If you fail to get the fish over there, don't worry, you can get them again over here by this tower. I'm just trying to skip through all this, but it kind of takes a while. Here we go. Okay, so there are some fish down in here, as you can see, so I'm going to grab some extras, because why not? Haha, I got a bunch of fish. So let's see. Okay, the next main thing you're going to want to do is this over here. Okay, see those two archer bokoblins? They've left some arrows behind, as you'll find some stuck into the ground. Every item kind of has its own little sparkles. You can see this arrow right here will sparkle over time. That's where you can find items. So this is a nice little way to get some early on arrows. But these Balkos might try to fire at you. Well, in this case, you didn't notice me somehow. We're going to be heading to all of those shrines. So this is the first one we're going to be doing, which allows us to get some special abilities inside the shrine. Not all of them give you a special ability, but the ones in this tutorial area will. Now what y'all are about to see is one of the DLC chests just outside of this shrine. This little treasure chest right here, it appears during the DLC. It has a ruby inside it, which I'm pretty sure it's like 210 rupees. Like, that's how much you can sell it for. Let's see here. I'm just kind of skipping through it. Next, I can go to this terminal, activate it. The tutorial is a bit slow sometimes, but it does work. If you want to, you can listen through it. Now it's going to be giving me this little piece of the map. Actually, not a piece of the map, but a special ability. Magnesis. Which it allows you to grab metal objects. So, for example, I can grab these and throw them up, but I just threw it over there and down into here. Basically, any metal objects are gonna get this like pinkish red glow, and then it'll turn like yellow. So now I can just use this to push this out of my way, and you can also use it to crush this enemy right here. That was crazy. Luckily I know how to help. There is a ladder if you want to take that ladder to get back up, but I know of an easier way to get back up. Just gotta get it out of this wedge. Here we go. Then you can just kind of climb up this. There is a little bit of a ladder, as you can see over there. So if you want to take that ladder, if you fall down, you can just do that ladder. You can use this chest to pull it back, and then you can open up these doors. Which I think this chest has a bow inside of it. I'd say it's already been like 21 minutes, so I'm definitely going to need a part 2 for this, but the tutorial is a bit slow. Let's see here. Kind of wish there was a skip tutorial option or a new game plus on this game, but even yet I'm showing you how it goes. So next you're going to open up your map, and there are going to be a few locations. So right here by this little patch of water, you're going to want to mark this little hill right here. Make sure it's one of these colored ones at the bottom. Okay, then you're going to go over here, and to this little cliff right here, you're going to mark another one of these pins. Now for the final one, you're going to go right here, mark this pin right here. These are going to be important locations. The last pin is going to be right here, kind of next to the blue one. Right now, the main goal will be, let's get to the green one, which is this glitch where it lets you get infinite arrows, which I'll probably end up showing that later on. Okay, I'm gonna start running over there. It's already like 24 minutes into the video, so I've got to start hurrying. The main ingredients you're going to need for this, just so you all know, is spicy pepper, raw meat, and also Hyrule Bass. Which you can't just cook it at your regular campfire, like that one right there. You're going to need a special one. So as you can see, I'm just running over to the old man's cabin. That's actually something I need to do. Those little pins we placed on the map, as you can see them from here. Those stamps, they just stay in that same spot, and if you happen to be next to them, then it'll show it. The pins, however, you kind of like make your own objective, like get to a certain area. That's kind of when these pins come in handy. Shield surfing down, just to make the video go quicker. Wow, that shield is cheap quality. It's already almost damaged. Don't worry about those enemies right there. Right here, there's some useful stuff you can get. Like a pitchfork, which does 7 damage. It'll be a weak weapon later, but you know, you just have it as an option right now. Pot lid, which is another type of shield. Okay, now what you're gonna do next is you're gonna do his work for him. Oh, and if you turned on your amiibo in your settings, you can actually spawn in amiibos, which have some special abilities. Basically, we're just going to cut down this tree for him. Okay, done. Let's see. Okay. So next, we're going to head down to his cabin. Let's see here. This guide video is almost done for episode 1, but it is longer than I was expecting. I personally thought this video would be like 16 minutes or something like that. Let's see here. That's just a secondary axe and a stamina shroom. Let's see. You can find a few of these around his little house. Then there's also another quirk seed up here. Like I said, I definitely need another part to this series. Now I just gotta wait for him to walk over here. But actually I need to do something. So what you're going to do is, when you go to your inventory, now there are 2 options. You can click X to start holding ingredients, where it'll have nothing in your hand, but then you can add stuff. Or you could go to spicy pepper or something like that, and then hold it. So basically, what you're going to do in this recipe. Now pay close attention, because it can't be messed up. You're going to need 1 spicy pepper, a Hyrule Bass, and also 1 raw meat. Now you're going to cook this into a cooking pot, and if you did it correctly, you're going to get a spicy meat and seafood fry, which is the main dish that you're going to need. Okay, now that he's sitting down, you can talk to him, and then you can ask him what he's doing. Then you can show him that you cooked something, which is that dish. Now I get the warm doublet, which will help you go to the cold area, which is that the red and blue pin. It's kind of cold up here, around Mount Hylia and places like this, so that's why you're gonna need this. This will provide one cold resistance. It goes up to like level 3, but level 3 just makes you immune to ice attacks, which will be explained in the future. But anyways, that's gonna finish up this video, so please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Goodbye.